last
period
15
of time.
years.
That's right.
Yeah.
So what got you back? What was the call that said, I want to do this again?
There were a few baby steps. I'm gonna say going out to Wyoming and working on Use This Gospel with Ye, with my brother. I always knew that we could do it, but I just knew I needed a sit down period. You know what I'm saying? And what else did we do? We did Push's album, I Pray For You.
Yeah, we did the Nego album.
The Nego album, Punch Bowl. Yeah, so
those were things I could ask for that I knew weren't, just solid no's. And man, from there it was just like, what we gonna do?
Well, what was the exact moment though? Because y'all were on two completely different life paths. So what was the exact moment that said, okay, it's time to do another album?
Okay, so I'll say this. When we were doing the Use This Gospel and Punch Bowl and Push's album or whatever, I had asked my dad. I was like, what do you think about me rapping again? And he said, son, I think you've been too hard on yourself. And my dad's a deacon, like he was a deacon. So to hear him say that, I am like, word, that's how you feel? Like,
You just answered one of my questions. I was going to ask you about that because you talk about that on Birds Don't Sing.
Right.
And I just thought that was such a powerful thing, just to explain, like, you was going through his, dresser drawer, seeing his notes, but then y'all had conversations about you rapping again. I was going to ask you, what were those conversations?
Yeah. We, just everything was the way it lined up. It told the whole story, and it let me know that God is intentional. These things don't just be happening to us the way, we think. God is very gracious, and he sets you up. He knows what you can take. He knows how much to put on you. He knows the order in which to put, things in for you. So I just know that he's in control all the time. And the conversations with that record, Pusha talking to my mom and me talking to my dad, and being able to document those last conversations, even those conversations was a type of preparation, getting you ready for what was about to take place. So, like, I'm cool with it all.
Well, condolences first and foremost.
Thank you.
Thank you. When I was in Vegas, I was with family members of yours, and what I like to do is pull them to the side and just have conversations. I knew y'all was coming up for an interview. And
trying to get tea.
Yeah, of course. And one of them was like, now we were talking about the album. This is before I heard the album, and he was like, yo, the best thing about it, he was like, I had their mom in the car, and he was like, the greatest thing that ever happened is the two boys are back together rapping. So how was that feeling of knowing that mom was just super duper happy that her two sons were back rapping?
Man, that was always a big thing, for me as a soloist. She would always be like,
I want you with him.
Yeah. I want your brother with you. I want him back out there with you. Probably just to, look over me, watch over me. But that was always her thing. She was huge on like us just being together.
How did y'all know y'all had to start the album with a dedication to your parents? Like,
because it was the hardest record to make.
Wow.
Like, it was the hardest record to make. So
I felt that one the most on the album.
Yeah, so finally, like, when we cracked that code, we were putting the order in, and we was like, man, nah, this has to start. Like, this has to start the album. It was polarizing. The response, just in